Hello and welcome to my second match of the Dominion League season 45. I'm in D3 and I am playing against bbetil or bbetil, something like that, who I have not played before. So let's check out what we've got on this kingdom. We've got Catapult and Remake as the trashing. Probably want to aim for Catapult. There's also Page. So eventually we get defense up against Catapult, but it'll take a while. Hunting Party, primary source of draw. No plus buy. So yeah, we're pretty gain limited. So I guess the question is, do we want to open with a Hunting Party or do we want to open with a Catapult? We're going to get a Page either way. Obviously we want a Catapult, but it could be a good opportunity to grab a Hunting Party and accelerate the Page line. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I don't know. It could definitely be wrong. It's a little unfortunate we have to take silver here, but I guess it's fine. Oh. One also has a 5-2. Well, let's see if they do the same thing or not. They do. Okay, seeing Page at the top of the shuffle is very nice. If we could also see our Hunting Party, that would be fantastic, but it would be too much to expect. So down there we've got Hunting Party, 3 estates, and 3 coppers. So there's a very good chance that we fail to hit Catapult if we don't find our Hunting Party. If we do find our Hunting Party, then we should be fine. I still kind of want to get another Hunting Party here. I think if we have the Hunting Party, if we have like Hunting Party, 3 copper, then we will find our silver or our treasure hunter or our lucky coin, which is all fine. So yeah, I'm going to get another Hunting Party. Okay, so there's a decent chance that we don't even trigger the shuffle here. I would probably rather trigger the shuffle, but one goes with a remake. All right, unfortunately we need to play the lucky coin to get the catapult, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Also, treasure hunter is going to miss the shuffle here. Hunting Party is going to trigger it. All right, we need to take 1 silver. That's not great, but we'll deal. Pick up another Hunting Party. We've got 3 Hunting Parties, so that's pretty nice. Make that 4. Remaking Lucky Coin into Hunting Party is pretty good. We're going to want to green pretty aggressively here, I guess. Okay, so now we finally see our catapult, and probably we're going to end up having to play warrior and not play the catapult. Oh well. Yeah, the trashing is definitely working out better for my opponent. And it's not even like a remake versus... trash the silver, that's fine. It's not even really a remake versus catapult thing, it's just the sequence in which we've seen the cards. I don't know that I think these extra pages are going to do all that much, but... Oh, no, okay. Well, question here is, Do we trash the lucky coin? Do we want to keep gaining silvers or not? There's some argument for keeping it around because, like, it's our, like, going to be our primary source of economy. We already have enough money in the deck to afford province if we can draw it, but 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can. I have to play a lucky coin to buy a hunting party if I trash copper here. I think I would rather keep the lucky coin. I'm not confident in that assessment, but I think. Unfortunately, here the warrior's going to miss. So we had treasure hunter miss the shuffle, and now we're going to have warrior miss the shuffle. So we're pretty behind in that respect, unfortunately. Yeah, my opponent's already playing hero. So catapult is not looking too hot here. Maybe I should have opened with it. Though, I mean, with hunting party, I don't know. Okay, we're going to have to be a little careful about how far into this we go before we play the warrior, I guess. Crash to silver, that doesn't really hurt too much. I didn't even notice my opponent got a fisherman. Okay. I almost wonder if I'm not meant to take gold here because it's another card for hunting party to trip on, but I guess I probably should. I also wonder whether I should actually take remake over fisherman here. I don't. Maybe not until I find champion. Well, it looks like we're not actually going to be that far behind in terms of playing champion, which is nice. There's not much for the opponent's warrior to do here that I really care about, so. But yeah, there would definitely be some value in picking up a remake at this point. But maybe we won't have to. I don't know. Maybe there won't be time. Fool. That's interesting. I'd just take fisherman here, or possibly nothing, and just take paths points. It's my opponent, but it's not what they opted for. All right, here we go. All right, I am just gonna province. It's too bad I didn't find my catapult. I would have gotten to attack when it actually mattered and maybe give out a curse. And now would be surprised if my opponent doesn't play champion this turn. But what can you do? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's got to be a silver, right? So that we can give out a curse. If we do that, we still have enough to buy province without playing lucky coin. I mean, we could trash lucky coin so that we don't trip on that. I think yeah. Trash the lucky coin. I think we've got enough silver at this point. And for what it's worth, we've still got all of our estates and our opponent doesn't. So, like, I mean, obviously that's not great from a, what from a deck consistency standpoint, but it does mean that we have a couple of extra points. We can make it through. That could help. On the other hand, they can remake into duchies or something, potentially. So need to watch out for that. Ugh. All right, maybe I take a remake now, actually. Crash copper. Problem is, I don't have any 4s in my deck. Well, I would be adding one, but I could trash a state and take Duchy or Fisherman. Duchy looks pretty dubious right now in a hunting party deck, but Fisherman would be fine, of course. I'm skeptical of the remake's ability to do anything for me. If my opponent... I think I'm just going to take the Fisherman. Skipping over warrior is weird. So how does my opponent have 2 golds? Did they buy gold? They did buy gold. What a weird thing to do. All right, so yeah, my opponent hopefully not find their remake here, because if they can like remake into Duchy, I guess they've only got the one other. Well, no, they've got the warrior too. They can remake 2 warriors actually. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Okay, they just found the remake. Well, I guess they have 2, right? They didn't remake the other remake, so that's like maybe a little scary, but oh, well, damn. So now the question is, do I take Duchy or do I take Bath's points? Maybe I should be trashing a state over Copper if I'm going to take Baths. I mean, the 1 point for Duchy versus Baths could definitely make a difference. Duchy's pretty unfortunate to have in the deck. Yeah, I guess I'm going to take the Duchy. I do like where my opponent's deck ended up overall better than mine. At least, like, I think Remake was better. I didn't have enough money to buy Remake when I bought the Catapult, so it was kind of, what are you going to do? But yeah, Remake was better, and getting the Fool was pretty nice too. Maybe I should have gotten that over a fisherman. I don't know. Although, arguably, yeah, there's got to be some hands where you like don't want. Wow. Okay. I mean, I get what they're doing, but at the same time, they're gonna have trouble like drawing at all doing that. Oh, damn it. I'm not hoping find my catapult. All right, do I just buy province here? Just risk it. Opponent just shuffled. They have like a million remakes in their deck now. Right. 4 remakes. Like, are they going to be able to remake into duchies and buy province? Like, I don't. I'm going to bet that they cannot. Ooh, this is not a good hand. That's nice to see. Remake fisherman and 2 silvers. They're gonna like not draw. Did they trash the curse? They did. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. I should have checked that first. So we each have 2 estates. Both of mine are in my hand, which is definitely where I want them to be. They discarded copper out of a hand that didn't have copper in it otherwise. Oh, okay. It's a tie. Fine. Which I think, anyway, I think that was probably a mistake on their part. I think they like would want the ability to skip over copper there. Okay, so here we've got Storyteller is really the only draw, and there's no thinning. Lurker can gain us like grand markets, other stuff. So that's going to be pretty nice to have. Question is going to be, do we open with Lurker? I want to score primarily with Alliance, I guess. We should expect to never buy Grand Market, for sure. And we were going to want to get a lot of Storytellers. Could be, excuse me, could be like Conspirator, Silver, Conspirator, Lurker, perhaps. It's going to depend to some extent on whether my opponent takes a Lurker. If they take a Lurker, I will take a Lurker, for sure. If they don't, then I'm not sure. Go for Skulk. I don't really think so great. I mean, I guess it does allow you to potentially pick up double Lurker, but I'm more concerned about being Storyteller. They don't pick up a lurker. I'm just going to take a silver. Yeah, I want to buy Storyteller. Although maybe my first 5 should be spices. Get the plus buy going. Oh, we could take Storyteller now. If my opponent picks up Lurker, though, might need to take a Lurker. Well, if they pick up double Lurker, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Now I'm going to take 2 Lurkers. Oh. Well, I could still do it. Could still do it. Also just take another Storyteller, but we got the plus buy right now. I am a little low on draw to be able to do this, but I should be able to hit 5 again coming up here with having seen 2 of my estates already. So, and having a coffer. Okay, so we've seen 2 estates. So we have 1 estate in there. We haven't seen our silver. So in there we've got estate, silver, copper, copper, which means we can draw 4 cards here with Storyteller, play Conspirator, and still afford another Storyteller. Cool. Apparently I have 6 coins, because I can't math. This might just be another Storyteller. At some point we could consider getting another Lurker pair, but I don't think it makes sense to do it here. It's going to trash a silver, discarding 2 of my Storytellers. Wow. Cool. At least I'll probably pair my Lurkers up. I'm just going to take another Storyteller here. Yeah, we do pair them, so we can grab a Grand Market. I actually did buy a Grand Market. Okay, are we in for another Conspirator here, or would I rather have a Warehouse? Warehouse seems better. Up deck 2 coffers. Okay. So if I play the Warehouse first, I'm not going to be discarding any green to speak of, so I might want to play the Storyteller first. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. 2 of them will be coppers, but guess there's some chance here that what I want to discard is Lurker, but okay, so we want to draw fewer cards than we have here, which is not possible, it turns out. We still want to draw them. I guess it doesn't. The order doesn't really matter here. We're going to play the Lurkers, then play the Storyteller, then draw the grand market. So yeah, whatever. Grab that. Storyteller. I mean, I guess. Well, no, there's green cards in here, so we do want to play extra. Need to do that. All right. We want to grab another storyteller. I kind of want to get more lurkers, but maybe not just yet. I think I'm just going to take another storyteller. Come on. Would I rather have Skulk? Conspirator. I think it's got to be Conspirator. Okay, well, we can do that. That. The question is, what are we drawing towards here? Got Storyteller in that hand. I guess I'm just going to try to play my Grand Market. Two Grand Markets. Okay, so we could pick up two more lurkers, although we did lose a storyteller, so maybe I should just get another storyteller. I could take a... Oh, I don't have any silver. Why don't I have any silver? Get trashed by something? Right. That makes merchant rather less appealing, doesn't it? You could go like lurker, conspirator, I guess. I mean, there's a bit of a risk adding two more lurkers to my deck. Could just go storyteller silver. I just want to make sure that I'm drawing all the time. This is not great. Okay, well. Alright, we'll just assume... Oh, we can lurk the storyteller back. Do I want to do that, or do I want to just take another Grand Market, though? I'm going to take another... Well, wait. Because we don't know that we're going to draw here. That's like the whole thing about having the conspirator here. We could just stop here, maybe. I think we've got a storyteller on those 4 cards, right? Because I have 5 storytellers at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I think we can just stop here. And we could alliance. Like Alliance Warehouse. I do think alliance is how we want to do our scoring. Okay, so alliance, I was wondering what the order of operations would be here. I guess that makes sense. Unfortunate, but not that bad. We got more of the points, and like, you know, now every time it's just going to be like 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. So it's fine. And I don't know, maybe my opponent won't even alliance this turn. Well, I guess, like I was saying, it's just, alliance is just going to be worth 2 extra points every time. Unless somebody takes a province without alliancing, I suppose. Maybe that would have been a reason to just take province there. I don't know. Alliance seems pretty good, though. Now we could start putting merchants in our deck and have them actually do something, so that's nice. Rude. That's not 10, so got that going for us. So now there's just the 1 silver in the trash. I think I'm in a pretty strong position here. My opponent's deck is just not as good as mine, I think. I mean, granted, maybe the alliance made it worse enough that that offsets some of the difference, but I've got more storytellers, and if they province here to try to keep up, which, I mean, obviously they would still be down in points, that's not great for them either. I think we warehouse now. As well, have another grand market. This looks like maybe not so hot here. Yeah, okay. Maybe we need another warehouse, or maybe I should just take a merchant. This warehouse wouldn't have helped that much here. Let's take a merchant. Piles are actually pretty low. All right, obviously Storyteller Grand Market, but like lurkers are cheap. My opponent just triggered a bad shuffle there, or are they gonna be able to draw all that? No, okay. What? How can it be wrong order? I should. I don't know. That's pretty dubious request. Illusion. That hurts. Well, I would certainly think that my opponent should alliance here and then take, like, probably, I don't know, conspirator, merchant, warehouse. Okay, I guess silver is worth a VP, but I don't really think it was a particularly wise choice myself. How much of this stuff do we need to play here? We've already got alliance in hand. Let's save this copper, draw a million cards. I mean, I guess I want to find my lurkers, right? So there's no way I'm buying grand markets. Forget it. We'll just draw a million cards. Do we want to play? We are diluted. That's the thing. So let's play the conspirator or storytellers. Okay. I really don't know how many cards I should be drawing here. Let's just do that. Oh no, the merchant does not work well, does it? I forgot about that interaction with storyteller. Ugh. Well, whatever. Got 8 coins in hand right now. I think we play no treasures here. Got the 3 cards, then we warehouse. Storyteller. No treasures, grand market, grand market. We could Silver Alliance. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess a point is a point. Oh god. That's not good. Alrighty then. So I could take a 3rd lurker here. Should give me some pile-out control. That I probably don't need. Right? Because like if I get to that point, I can just... I think I've got... Well, I only had 5 buys last turn. So if I like lurker trash, can't empty on lurkers. That's right, isn't it? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have 6 buys. Maybe I was looking at it after. Okay, so I don't want a lurker. Oh man, that's rough. Well, we're definitely going to trash a grand market. Darn. Just take the storyteller? There's no way my opponent empties lurkers and buys alliance and wins, right? Could grab the Grand Market out of the trash, which is unfortunate, but maybe I should take spices. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. Damn it. I don't see them being able to win on this here, but I might have just given them a Grand Market. Guess I should have trashed something innocuous. Trashed Bard. Mistakes were definitely made. I mean, if I find something to keep my turn going, then trashing that Grand Market, very good. But the odds were not in my favor. I shouldn't have done it. The fact that they gained the Grand Market means they're not trying to go for it. Which, I mean, I think they, like I said, I wouldn't expect them to be able to anyway. But that was a mistake. I mean, the good news is that so far as winning on my next turn goes, it is more likely this way than it would have been some other way, but maybe not even, actually, depending on what they do with their other lurker, if anything. Ooh, did they just trigger a terrible shuffle? And then, I mean, they discarded copper, which suggests something went at least slightly wrong. Certainly, they should have plenty of green to discard. Although the fact that they don't probably means that they are doing fine. I don't know. Alrighty then. All of that off of 2 storytellers. How unfair are all my storytellers? I certainly have more of them. Maybe I only have 1 more at this point. Maybe they are going for it? Oh, gosh. No, they don't have enough. And why trash the storyteller? That's crazy pants. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. God damn it. Too many duds. Despite my advantage in storytellers, too many duds. Feels unfair. And I didn't even have the Skulk in my deck. I mean, they dudded too, but... yeah. I had more... I had more draw and fewer stop cards, maybe? Or maybe the same number of stop cards. Did I have 9 copper? Greed? Guess. Yeah, I think I was favored going into that shuffle. But it wasn't to be. Alright, so... Prizes are worth -3 points on this board. That's interesting. The draw here is just Shepherd. And the only trashing is Hideout. Followers is pretty oppressive to a Shepherd deck. Because 5-2 is fine. We can open with something in a border guard. Is it tournament? We're not trying to hit 5. There's literally no 5s. I don't know if we want to trash stuff with Hermit. All very odd. There's no plus buy. I think we do want followers. Followers would work nicely with a Shepherd deck. Well, I mean, it is worth noting that you can't, unless you're playing with Hideout, you gotta, which I mean, maybe it's fine. I don't know. Maybe you do want to trash coppers with Hideout. We want to start with Hideout and then like Hideout Border Guard. It's not like we're going to hit 8 next shuffle, and we can hit 4 even if we're playing with Hideout and a silver, I would imagine. We can trash a copper, grab tournament silver. Copper is going to be pretty bad here, I think. I don't think Fairy does very much. I guess Fairy combines nicely with Hermit. I should have thought about that. Use Hermit to gain Shepherds. So maybe I'll do that at some point. Pretty awkward board, that's for sure. So yeah, I think we're going for well, I don't know. I don't know what the order should be here. And Pasture's even worth nothing until you get another estate, I guess. It's a wolf den. Awkward stuff. There's a little bit of risk here that I end up only hitting 2, but I guess, yeah. Okay. Great. All right, I guess I pick up tournament here. Okay, so my opponent is trashing estates. I mean, that could be correct. I'm not really sure. Madman. Yeah, Madman can certainly be a good way to hit province, so that's something to consider as well. Fairy tournament. Okay, that's not really what I want to fairy, but should I get the Hermit now or probably? We're going to try to Fairy Shepherd. I'm going to skip the hideout here and just Fairy Shepherd. We're going to need to add some more coins to our deck. We've got the tournament, but we've trashed a couple copper. I don't think we're even capable of hitting 8 right now, at least. That's a lot of tournaments. Okay, do we want... We could take... Take it another tournament. I think that's what I want. Tournament. Considering just taking the Madman, but... Opponent is probably provincing here. Tournament spam line is looking pretty good right now. If I were them, I would take Hermit and then... Oh no, they've got to buy Province, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty bad for me. Take a state and hope I find Shepherd. I think so. Oh. That sucks. That really sucks. I need a silver, I guess. If I can find a Shepherd here, draw a lot of cards. I guess they're gonna be able to get back to province here, or they don't even need to worry about it because I don't have one. Take a warehouse. Or a border guard, but something that's going to make sure they line up. Yeah, I think I would have just gone straight for followers in their position, but they do have a tournament left. Maybe they actually can get back around to it, and I'm underestimating how many cards they have to do that with. Oh. Well, that's not good. I am pretty hosed. Should probably resign. If they somehow manage not to pair tournament province this turn, maybe I would be okay, but no. Alright. Yeah, I took the wrong line here. They took a better line than I did. That seems clear. I mean, granted, I couldn't have opened Hideout Hermit like they could have, but I could have opened with Hermit over Hideout. That might have made more sense. All right. Um, hmm. This is a tough open. I want quarry, I want groom, I want peasant, I want chapel. I wouldn't mind ironmonger either. I wonder if it's worth not opening peasant. I don't know. It's... I mean, if we don't have terminal collision... A quarry without... Quarry chapel doesn't really make sense. And not opening chapel, I think, is off the table. So... I mean, like, groom for quarry later or something, I guess. But, like, so basically, we're looking at... Do we want to take groom instead of peasant? If we don't have terminal collision, then I'm pretty happy to have open peasant. I do have terminal collision. Yeah, I guess we just want to get peasant. All right, this works for me. Hopefully, our doesn't miss, but I think yeah. So that's going to be an interesting question. Do you take Old Witch Festival? It's not what I was expecting. I mean, it doesn't risk colliding with your Traveler, which is nice, of course. But I mean, I think there's an argument for Groom. There's an argument Quarry. I can see the argument for Festival. We're still going to have two terminals. We're going to want to get another peasant. Festival does those things. Do want to groom, but yeah, I'm coming around on the Festival. All right, here. Am I taking Old Witch? Not that it was possible, but I really wish I had 6 here. Like, it could be better to get a quarry or get a groom so that we can get a quarry. Only thing is, like, having the draw would definitely be nice. But the odds that... I think I want to get the groom. Now we got to decide, are we going to play the soldier or the chapel? I'm going to play the soldier, because that'll turn it into a non-terminal. If I don't play it now, well, I mean, mostly it would have just been nice if it had collided with Festival and not missed the shuffle, and then I would have hit 6. But when I said it wasn't possible, I was wrong. Anyway. Go ahead and take an Old Witch here, I guess. Either that or another Festival, but I think Old Witch. I'm feeling pretty behind right now. Lighting my Festival with neither of my terminals. That last shuffle really hurt. I want another Peasant, I want a Quarry. I do wonder if what I should actually take is Ironmonger. I mean, I certainly would rather gain an action with the Groom. We could take another Peasant here. We could take the Quarry, buy the Quarry. All right, this is better. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have mad terminal collision next turn because we're seeing all of our village stuff here, which is really obnoxious. Let's go Festival, Ironmonger. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I should have taken Old Witch over Groom, but how much was it really going to matter when wasn't going to see it until like several turns after my opponent anyway. I don't know that there is a whole lot that I could have done on this game. Frustrating. I play Disciple before I play Fugitive. Like, do I play the horse or do I just chapel 3 coppers? My Old Witch is down there. I'd rather pair that with a village, I guess. I mean, maybe I'm not completely screwed, but I suspect that I am. Oh, don't make me discard. Come on, that's rude. Maybe I should turn off. Always trash curse. I mean, I would have trashed the curse. Like, I didn't even notice that they had a soldier. Soldier's really strong here. That's one of the reasons I wanted another peasant, but I don't know. I don't know. What was I supposed to do? I'm just so far behind. Turn 3. I get to play peasant. I don't. I guess I get that. It's turn 5. They immediately saw the Festival Old Witch. I don't know. Okay. Well, rebuys. Files are actually pretty low here. Boy, do I not want to have to buy a duchy. I mean, like, if I buy duchy here, that might as well just be surrendering, I feel like. What happened to my groom? Oh, I had to discard it. That's right. Noxious. I don't know what to do. Take another groom, I guess. Most likely pile out is Curse, Ironmonger, and then Festival or Old Witch, which means taking another Festival doesn't really hurt. So I guess I'll do that. I mean, pretty sure my opponent is going to be able to win this turn. They do only have one Disciple, so I don't know how many buys they have. I'm going to trash this just because of, well, I guess they have 2 soldiers? Okay, they may make me discard down to 3 anyway, so. If anything, it's too bad I didn't. Or I guess that's... No, I have other curses. Yeah, I was going to say it's too bad I didn't have 2 curses in my starting hand, if anything. But yeah, they should be piling out here. Unless something very weird happens. I guess from their perspective, the question is like, you know, which card do I disciple? I would think that the answer is Festival. This gives you more money to empty with, but I don't know. I guess if they ran out of draw, maybe not. Huh. No disciple before like that. A little confused, but I assume they have it. It's just a question of figuring it out. Disciple groom. Oh. Okay. That seems... Well, I only need one more coin than this. Put the quarry in play. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just had no chance in that game. I don't know that there's any line that I could have taken that would have saved me. It's pretty frustrating. Like, they just got the travelers going faster than I did, and got the like the curses out really fast. All right, this looks like fisherman torturer, but let me make sure. So the only trashing is loan. Oh no, we want that. We don't want it. Well, we can't open it anyway, so it's, I mean, it's clearly fisherman. Torture just seems pretty correct. We can get that going before our opponent and hit them hard enough. You know, they'll be pretty unable to respond. So, assuming that they don't have a 5-2 of their own, which I hope. I may want to grab a loan here and find my torturers more reliably. It's either that or grab another fisherman. So next turn, we're going to have, assuming we find the torturer, we're going to see 4 of our other coppers, which means we're going to be able to buy a villa if we want to. I mean, loan will help us line up the torturers. We'll take it. Damn it. Too soon, too soon. They got a silver and then a loan, which is a little weird. But I guess they wanted to be able to hit torture, so actually that makes perfect sense. All right. We'll, sadly, we don't have enough torture here. We can get a fisherman, though. Yes. That's their only torture, so we can just discard. It's fine. Might be time for silver. Could be time for dungeon as well. I think silver. We just got to make sure that we were able to afford villa. Right, so they got the second torture, unfortunately. To avoid that, Okay, so now the question is, do I take a curse? Because if I discard this copper, it's fairly unlikely that I'm going to be able to keep my turn going. So I think I will, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. It didn't hit 5, though. That's good. We can buy Villa. Also good. Dang it. I get a Torture in those 2 cards, so I don't think I want to play this lone. I wonder if what I want to do at this point is train Torturers. That makes it more likely that I can afford Villa. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. I only got some luck breaking my way. That's my silver. Well, discard it. So, I definitely think we want another torturer. The question is, do we want 2 more torturers? Let's see the argument for going for like a dungeon. Be like dungeon silver. Hmm. I think that's what I'm gonna. Well, we only need 1 coin to be able to afford Villa here. Could discard a torturer. Probably better to gain curse. Oh. I think we play lone now. I've gained 2 curses and my opponent's gained 6. I like that distribution. Although, wait, why do I only have a 5-point lead on them then? Oh, they just gained another one. Okay. My dungeon is going to be like the last card in my deck. Okay. Alright, well, guess it's time to green. I don't really want to grab another dungeon right now. We can grab a fisherman. Seems like a easy choice. Maybe I should just go province dungeon. Or, I mean, I did buy a dungeon, right? Thought I had. Maybe I should. Well. I also go like torturous spices. I like that. Well, that's not ideal. Oh. Right. Come on. What is this? What is this? I'm going to take another torch. Might as well wait on this one. Take the last curse. See if I can make my opponent do it. Yeah. Uh-oh. All right. Province for sure. Fisherman, province, dungeon. Oh, we should have gotten the dungeon last turn. Whoops. That's fine. Maybe I didn't have enough to pile villas there. But considered. Okay, good. Good. Finally get in the... Well, I guess I was sort of on the board before. But... yeah, that one... Whoops. Yeah, that one was a reversal of fortunes from some of the prior games. Just not too much my opponent could do there with me starting with a 5-2. All right, we get page again. And... the trashing is rats and temple. Which I think that means the trashing is temple. I don't really see temple on rats being the play. I mean, I guess you can ox rats, but I'm not really sure why you would want to. Just get champion up. So yeah, pretty much you're just trying to draw with like journeyman or advisor or something, and I guess the plus buy here is going to be fortune. Tactician doesn't really look doable. Drawing early is going to be a little bit awkward. I think we're just going to go page temple, as we're not really trying to hit price points too much early on. We could get a camel train early too and start exiling journeyman or something, like in preparation for getting champion. We might want... We might want to bandit at some point just for gold gaining. Or we could potentially keep like a hero or a warrior, I'm sorry, a treasure hunter around. I guess it's probably likely we get multiple pages, so probably it's that more so than the bandit. So this could be... I guess if nobody buys a gladiator, then fortune isn't going to be a thing. I can't say I'm particularly inclined to buy gladiator. Page or camel train? I think I'm going to take the page. We'll get camel train later. Maybe we'll get camel train right now. Bad about the estate situation here. That's better. Not great. Nice to see my page, but treasure hunter or something, but definitely better. Glad I'm not seeing the camel train. Wow, that's lucky. Treasure hunter before journeyman. I would think you would just say like, oh, you don't even have another page to run into. Yeah, well, I would desperately not want to trigger the shuffle. Somehow you're able to do that way. That's pretty surprising. Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess you can ox the... The fact that my opponent is hit twice so far is actually... Well, I guess the second time they had the journeyman to do it, but like, they were pretty lucky to hit 5 in the first place. And meanwhile, I'd better frickin' drama. At least my treasure hunter didn't get trashed. That was actually... There's a 1/3 chance of that happening. That would have been... This is alright. Come on! Really? Oh. It's so frustrating. Just... Why does this keep happening? Actually, wait, should I undo that? I need to think about this. Maybe we play Treasure Hunter as Ox. Now we can gain silvers here if we want them, which we probably do. It's not fair. It's not fair. Why? Why? All right. Right here. By gladiator. I don't even have... I'm so far away from champion. What a disaster. I could buy advisor and then have my travelers get discarded. Sure, I'll buy gladiator. Well, Well, I can put the journeyman in my deck. This... What a joke! Unbelievable. It's 5 on like turn 3. Never whiffs on travelers. What can I do? What can I do? I hope they slow down, but it seems pretty unlikely. I mean, I guess they do only have 2 journeymen. Warrior. 2 warriors. Cool. Take Piazza. Take another journeyman. Another temple. I don't know. Design. It's pretty appealing option right now. I just don't see any outs here. It's just really frustrating to get just like immediately buried. It just doesn't seem that likely to hit. Just getting another journeyman seems better. I don't anticipate Gladiator actually helping here. I would need... Oh. Jeez. What do I do? Alright, what are we naming at this point? Copper? I guess copper. We do this. Probably want to trash with the temple more than we want to play the gladiator. Probably. Guess we draw the gold. Oh, that means we don't get to play the temple? Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I do kind of need to do that. I guess I have to take province. I don't know what the hell else I'm going to do. I guess we don't really want a hero at this point. I mean, my opponent did whiff province last turn. Maybe they can keep doing it. God damn it! They don't really have that much money in their deck. Guess they have enough. Okay, they don't think they have any estates. Let's do that. I don't know. Even if I get the next 3 provinces, I'm still losing. But I just don't know what else to do. Absolutely ridiculous how much earlier they got their champion down. Turn 9. And here I am. I do it on turn 13. Like, come on. What is that? Yeah, just hitting 5 on turn 3 was with frickin', you know, like temple page open was really good. Yeah. I don't know. There was one. I know there was one of those games that like my opponent definitely took a better line on. I think it was game 2 or game 3. But like games 4 and 6, I just don't think there was anything I could have done. Like maybe taking, as I said at the time, maybe taking the groom instead of the old witch was bad, but in game 4, but I don't think it would have mattered because my opponent lined their cards up and I didn't. And yeah, here I just like did not, you know, my travelers bottom decked maybe twice. I don't know. It was a lot. My opponent was able to, you know, get the early dream in and then use that. That was a really frustrating sequence of events. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you can do about that except, you know, shrug and hope to do better next time. So at least this match was dramatically shorter than my last one, 1 hour and 40 minutes compared to 4.5 hours. So that's nice. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully, I will be able to pick it up a little bit in the rest of my matches. I'm pretty far in the hole at this point. Yeah, I mean, like, I think I definitely could have pulled out an extra win if I had, you know, played whichever of game 2 or game 3 was not the alliance game. You know, if I'd, well, at least I would have had a chance, I guess is what I should say. The tournament board, I played that wrong. Although my opponent did have that, you know, I did have a 5-2, which made things pretty awkward because I was not able to open Hideout Hermit, which they were able to do, and that was pretty key to their approach. So, you know, I mean, maybe I should have opened Hermit Border Guard. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, I think I would have been playing from behind there that way as well. So it's definitely possible that they just get followers either way and I just lose either way. So maybe the alliance game was the one that was really the one I actually could have won of my 4 losses. And that, I don't know. I had more storytellers in my deck, but then like, and I had a lead, and then we each did it a couple times, and then my opponent was able to draw on empty piles in a way that admittedly I wasn't alert to. I wasn't paying attention to the estate pile. But like if I don't trash the grand market with the lurker that one turn, they still can do it because they still got 2 lurkers and they can trash those 2 cards that didn't have. All it did, it meant that they could lurk the grand market out of the trash and then trash the storyteller, but I don't know if that mattered. The extra 2 coins made a difference. Maybe it did. They had to buy 4 estates in a province, so they needed 16 coins. I think they had 18 coins, so I think it didn't matter. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think that one mostly comes down to variance. I'm trying to remember if there's something I could have done. Like, I mean, I could have bought a duchy. I was up by 9 points at the end, I want to say, and my opponent won by 10. So I guess if I had bought a duchy, what did I buy that turn? Spices. Yeah. If I buy duchy there, I blocked that particular form of the pile out. So that probably was a mistake. I mean, the spices were intended to help me, give me the reach the following turn, which I think was, like a reasonable thing to think. But like in retrospect, the pile out risk was higher than I had assessed, and so I should have probably responded to that. But yeah, so I mean, I definitely, honestly, 3 of these losses, I'm hard pressed to see like what I could have done to be able to win those games. The 4th one, I think that the alliance game, I think, yeah, if I buy duchy on my last turn, then my opponent can't pile with a win. And then I get another turn, and then maybe I win the game. So that probably was on me. Even though going into that shuffle, the fact that I dudded twice, I think was significantly less likely than than my opponent, because I had a couple of, maybe I only had 1 extra storyteller by that point. For a while, I think I had 2. We were like, I was about 2 storytellers ahead for a while, and then I think maybe towards the end, my opponent caught up. But either way, I mean, the option was there, so that's I think the takeaway. But I don't know what I could have maybe done to win the first game. But the fact that there's like, it feels like to me like there were 3 games in this match, half the match, that were just basically unwinnable for me. That's not a good place to be. Anyway, all right, enough yammering. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for either continuation of the team prep tournament or more league matches. Until then.